now. I think the filter's clogged, or it's got water in it. One of the two.
Filter for the diesel?
For the diesel heater, yeah.
Okay.
With a separate filter for the diesel heater. Usually this one's a water fill separator style one, so it doesn't catches dirt and stuff, but it also catches water. And obviously, that could be what we're dealing with.
Oh, okay.
That looks pretty warm.
Don't play with the door.
Can you take a picture?
I'm videoing right now. You don't know what to do you?
Funny!
Yeah, it's Mickey Mouse.
Take a picture with us.
Cuties.
Oh. Mom, you take a picture with us.
I already did. I did.
Wanna take
You
a
little cuties?
They take a picture. Mama, take a picture. You by video.
By what? By videoing?
Videoing.
Videoing, dude. There's a V.
No, it doesn't have it.
It does have a V. I'm certain of it.
Did you get it off?
Yeah, I got the.
But
I didn't take the whole
your
filter off. I
gas
just took
is
the bottom
leaking.
water fill separator looking part. So.
But did it look bad?
There's his full water.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully, we might have water in those tanks. Yeah, thanks, babe. I was thinking I was missing something. Oh,
Hey, why do you have a flashlight on your head?
what do you think?
Because you're working at the train station.
I wish. It'd probably be a lot funner than this.
And try to make me guess why.
What do you mean, can you guess?
What's down there?
A lot of fun stuff. Trying to fix the heater.
Fun stuff?
No, I was being sarcastic.
It's all the stuff that runs the boat, bud.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mainly.
What's the flame do?
It's the filter for the heater, guys. I'm trying to get the heater going.
Whoa.
Like you're cold, right? You want the heater going? What? What? Don't care for that?
Hey, I slid uphill.
Oh, shit.
Lance, get off of that.
So
Okay.
yeah, hopefully it just cleans some water out, and then the water all separates and sits at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So what happens is when you clean that out, the water falls out the bottom and the diesel stays in. So we'll fire the pump back up and hopefully fill that up without water, because water don't burn. Go figure. Okay.
So that's most likely why the heater's
Yeah, that's
not
probably
working.
why. Because it started up and then it went out, so it was probably once the water hit it, it said no.
Okay.
Take off my sweet little light. Alright, so today we're working on our Dickinson Antarctic diesel furnace. When we bought the boat, we fired them up first thing, and they lit for a second and then burned out. So check the lines, and we're not getting any diesel up through the outlet into the diesel heater. It was also just full of crap that someone hasn't cleaned in a long time, so I already took liberty of chiseling everything out of it and cleaning it, but we're still not getting diesel up. So what I'm going to do now is just show you guys how to clean the main inlet. They're pretty simple heaters. We already cleaned the fuel filter, water fuel separator in the back. And we're getting fuel up to the furnace, but it's not coming in the furnace, so we're going to show you what we do there. So I already cleaned the inside of the furnace in here. So you can see in here, the bottom is the fuel outlet, basically, where when you turn the valve, it goes through the valve and the diesel puddles up in that bottom opening. We already cleaned it out, but there's actually a T at the bottom we're going to unscrew and dump and get a really good clean out there. After that, we should be able to have this thing burning. We've got this little pipe fitting down here. Basically going to come in. Coming out there, see that? That's what we don't want in there. Just wipe this guy down. And then I'm actually gonna turn the stove or the fuel back on, and I'm actually gonna hit it, and this will, turning this valve on will push the diesel comes out here. We're gonna turn this on, and hopefully when I rattle around I see some diesel dripping. Let's see what that does.
Oh, yep, now it's starting to.
Sometimes we can just knock this loose a little bit.
There it goes.
Okay, and that's all you're not gonna get. You'll get a little bit more than that.
Is it still dripping?
Yep, it's still going, so it should be on a little harder, so leave this thing out and see.
After that clip, we attempted to light it, and it was just water coming in, no diesel. So then Anthony realized that there was a bunch of water in the diesel tanks. The great thing about that is it's not like gas where it mixes with it. They are separated from each other, and the water sits at the bottom. So what he's doing now is pumping the water out of the tanks by putting the hose at the bottom. When this was all said and done, he pumped about 5 gallons of water out, and it looks like we may still have to pump a little bit more out, but it did end up working.
Girl. What's that done? A mess? Watch your movie, brothers?
Go watch the dinosaurs.
Watch dinosaurs. You're a smelly sneaky diesel. You with that? Could talk my ear off. So we cleaned out the diesel heater. We tried to fire it up like normal. Usually you make a little wick, you throw it in after you get a little diesel pooled. But unfortunately we got a bunch of water. So we cleaned some water out of the tanks, hoping now we'll actually get her fired up. So you get a little puddle going in the bottom, and then shut the valve off, and then you get a little wick going. We'll drop this in there. Once it gets burned, we'll let it burn down a little, and then we'll turn the valve back on. See the soot going. Turn the fan on. Cowboys are in stinking place on it. See here through the window, we got a fire going. And that's it.